In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Falstad Circuit. This is a quick, friendly walkthrough to get you comfortable with the Falstad Circuit Simulator, a free browser-based tool that lets you build and test circuits without installing anything. Start by opening your web browser and going to falstad.com. Any modern browser works well, and if you're prompted to allow JavaScript, make sure it's enabled so the simulator can run smoothly. On the homepage, click Circuit Simulator. This opens the simulator interface, often in the same tab or a new one, depending on your browser settings. You'll see a grid canvas in the center where your circuit will live, a toolbar across the top with controls like run and stop, and a set of menus that hold components and options. Next, open the File menu in the top left. This menu is where you can create, save, or load circuits. There are lots of built-in examples you can explore later, but for now, we'll start fresh. Choose New Blank Circuit. You'll get a clean canvas with a neutral workspace. Take a moment to notice the status area by the Run button and the time controls. These indicate whether the simulation is active and at what speed it's running. Now head to the Draw menu. This is your component palette. It organizes parts like sources, resistors, capacitors, and more. We're going to place a single component so you can see how adding and simulating works. Select Add Capacitor. The capacitor symbol will follow your cursor on the canvas. You'll see a preview showing where it will land and its orientation. Values like capacitance can be changed later if you want to experiment, but for this basic first run, the default is fine. Click on the canvas to place it. If the tool lets you click and drag, use that gesture to position and orient it comfortably. You can zoom with your browser or trackpad if you need a closer view of the grid, and you can reposition components later by dragging them. When you're ready, press the Run button at the top. The simulator starts calculating in real time. Depending on what's connected, you might see current flow or voltage indicators animate. Since we've placed only a capacitor, the scene stays simple, but this step confirms the simulator is working and responsive. When you're done observing, click Stop. This pauses the simulation so you can make changes or prepare for your next components. That's the basics. Open the simulator, start a blank circuit, add a capacitor, run and stop. Once you're comfortable with this flow, you can explore more components and build complete circuits with confidence.